Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, following his site visit to some of the hardest hit communities by Hurricane Beryl, phoned into What Makes Me Mad Wednesday morning to provide an overview of his assessment of the damage. The Soufriere waterfront, he says, was battered.
But the problem is the Soufriere waterfront. There is real a whole set of issues in the Soufriere waterfront. First of all, the private businesses of Michael Gustave on the waterfront, that went, all the front of these buildings are gone, all the stock in there, everything there is gone. The Soufriere treasury, the sub-treasury, the water entered the entire treasury, everything there is gone. The Soufriere police station, the station, the door was compromised and water came there. All along that coast, all along the waterfront, the jetty was, the part of the jetty came off completely, so there'd be problems in terms of the jetty.
The boating.
A whole section of the jetty came out completely, and the beach park that was built that is compromised. The saddest thing is the treasury, and I made a joke. I said both the living and the dead got into problems. The cemetery was literally washed away in terms of graves. Water came over, flooded the cemetery. That's all on the coast of Soufriere. Then part of the river wall got compromised, and boats were damaged. Fishermen experienced a lot of loss in terms of their boats being damaged. Boat engines were completely sunk. So since you enter Soufriere, going right along that coast, that waterfront, there are serious issues.
The Prime Minister and his team headed south to the village of Laborie, where the impact of Beryl mirrored that of Soufriere, with the fishing community and residents bordering the coast suffering the brunt of the damage.
The coastline of Laborie, there's a new field, the new playing facility that's been built. That was waterlogged. Then by the side of the new market was waterlogged again, sand all over. Basically, fishermen got their boats got destroyed. So sand all over in Laborie on the beachfront.
The blue economy, business activity dependent on the marine environment like boating, fishing and diving, was seriously set back by the loss of sea vessels, damage to jetties and other facilities. The Prime Minister's last stop on this initial visit was the major fish landing site of Vieux Fort.
The SSU headquarters, the SSU and Marine headquarters in Vieux Fort, the jetty is compromised. The water was all over the premises. Nothing really happened to the buildings, but they lost the air conditioning unit. So generally, on the waterfront and the coast of Laborie, Vieux Fort, and Soufriere, that is what I have seen. I've not been to Dennery because yesterday morning we had a meeting of CARICOM.
Amid the gloom, signs that the mitigating project at Barron's Drive may have saved that community along the Soufriere coast from the ravages of the sea, and strong indication that the ongoing project at Ancillary averted the usual flooding of that village following heavy rains. Prime Minister Pierre appealed to St. Lucians to come to the assistance of the residents of Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, whose lives were upended by the record-setting Hurricane Beryl. Stanley Lucian for the HCS News Force.